They're going to put me to work today. I'm here at Grimsby Karate Dojo, and I'm going to learn some moves. But first, let's talk to Riley. Riley's the owner here, and this was actually passed down to you from your sensei. 53 years you guys have been in the business?
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So, the Grimsby Karate Dojo has been operating since 1970. So we've been a staple in our community and the surrounding communities for over 53 years. I am the third sensei to take this dojo on, and so I'm very blessed with this opportunity to be doing that. And so,
wow.
My goal is to impart upon these students what I've had the pleasure to learn from my instructors, and I don't think that there's any better job out there.
What's the most important thing for people to learn when they first come in here? I know a lot of it is not just physical, a lot of it's mental.
And that's true. I think that the thing that people need to know the most is that the martial arts is not something that you have to feel barred by. Anybody can do it. If you're young, if you're old, if you have an injury, if you don't have an injury, everyone here is welcome. We're able to participate in some way, shape, or form. And so one thing that we make adamantly clear to people is that anybody can do this, no matter your skill level, and we welcome everybody.
Now, what's the difference? There are all sorts of martial arts that you can do. There's karate, there's taekwondo, the list goes on and on. What do you love about karate so much?
Well, what's nice about the martial arts in general is that there's many different styles, but I believe that martial arts are supposed to be flexible, not only physically, but mentally.
Okay.
There's many different styles, and I think that we should take pieces from every single one of them and be well-rounded, versatile martial artists. So while we teach karate, and that's our primary style, we also incorporate, traditional Okinawan weaponry and jiu-jitsu and judo principles and some of even the modern day boxing.
Yeah.
So, I just think it's really important to be well-rounded, and that's pretty evident in our teachings at our school.
Yeah, and I'm looking around and you've got little kids. Like what do you say the youngest age is that you have in here?
We start kids off at 4 years old.
So cute.
Yeah, so we call that our Little Dragons program. Aww. And we have older students who are up in their 70 years young. So it's really something that people of all ages can do. And we want people to join our family, and so everyone here is welcome.
All right, well, coming up, we're going to learn to do a little bit of karate. I'm not going to hurt myself today. I'm not going to be throwing people over my shoulders like I've done in the past. But you want to stay with us because there's lots more exciting stuff coming up on Morning Live. We're going to try to apply a little technique to my karate skills. I've done workouts before, but nothing as intense as this. So, Riley, the basics. It's so important to learn the basics.
Yes.
These are not basics that you're going to teach me, are they?
No, I'm gonna throw a curveball, make it a little challenging for you.
Great. Okay, well, let's get started.
Right?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so if someone's gonna punch you, they're gonna punch you straight on.
I hope so.
Yeah, well, you don't hope so, but we'll see what happens. Now, you have two options, okay? If you're going to punch me, I'm not going to stand there and take the punch, right? I'm going to move out of the way.
I guess.
Now, there's two ways I can move. I can move to the outside, which means the outside of the person's body.
Yeah.
Or if they throw the punch, I can move to the inside of the person's body.
Okay.
Okay? Now, outside principle, inside principle.
Okay.
So usually we have combinations, so we don't just end with one block and that's it.
Right.
We have a block, a counter punch, sometimes a kick, and then a takedown. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quickly what to do. All right, I'm not going to take you down, you're going to take me down.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it nice and simple. Okay, I'm going to throw a punch to you. You're going to take your hand, you're going to step to the outside of my body.
Okay.
And you're going to deflect or block away that punch.
Okay.
Okay, so nice and slow, I'm going to come in and punch. Great. Now, you can see that my back is to you, which means you have an easy shot to the ribs, to the kidney, to the head.
Okay.
You got lots of options. Now, what we can do is we can take this hand and grab my arm. You can take that leg and take out my knee. Ooh. Boom. Okay? You can do stuff like that.
It's easy.
Super simple. Now, imagine doing it 10 times harder and breaking someone's knee. But we're not going to do that today because we wouldn't be in business for very long if we did that.
Right.
Okay? So, once again, I'm going to step in and throw that punch. You're going to step to the outside and block.
Okay.
One. Great. Now, take the knee out.
I'm supposed to punch you there first?
Sure. Nice.
Wrong leg.
No, that's okay. The nice thing about karate is whatever works. Okay?
Really?
We're going to add another element, though, all right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw that punch. You're gonna step to the outside. Actually, here, throw a punch at me. I'm gonna step to the outside, I'm gonna block, I'm gonna throw that counter, I'm gonna grab on the shoulder, take out the knee, then I'm gonna step my foot around, and I'm not gonna let you fall.
Okay.
But you see what that did to your balance,
You're
right?
gone.
Now, if you do that right, and you pull the leg and you give a little push,
all right, I'm ready.
down to the ground. Ready?
I'm
Here
ready.
we go. So I'm
Wait,
gonna
you're
throw
punching me.
I'm gonna punch nice and
ready.
slow. So block, counter, kick, and wrap the right. Yeah, good. Nice.
Okay, lots more coming up. For now, I'm going to throw things back inside the studio. I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, I'm good.
He's okay. Well, we've actually got out some weapons now, Riley. What are these called?
So we call these tonbo, okay? T-O-N-B-O, and it just means a short stick. It's just a stick of wood. That's all it is, but...
Fancy name for something not so fancy.
Yeah, in the martial arts, anything can be a weapon. As a matter of fact, our hands are our weapons.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Karate means empty hand. Karate, empty hand.
Okay, what are we learning how to do here?
Well, today we're just going to learn a basic block and a counter, okay? So if someone's hitting us on the head with the top of a baseball bat or with their, a stick, something you find in the woods, I don't see the likelihood of that happening.
You never know.
Just in case it does, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit you on top of the head. And the way you block is you put the weapon above you and you support the weapon right in the middle and you press it out arms straight.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to this. I'm going to hit you on top of the head, you're going to block. Fantastic. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this weapon away from you. So you're going to take that hand and grab the weapon. Great. Now you're going to break my fingers. You're going to drop them down on my fingers. So that's going to hurt. Now you're going to lift that up and pull it away. Now I got to run now. So.
I guess I've got two. He's got none.
You want to try it again?
Of course.
Here we go. So I'm going to hit you down on top of the head. You're going to block. Great. Grab and lift.
Yes.
That's it.
Ta-da!
Bravo.
Now, are you ever worried, especially with kids coming into martial arts, that they're going to use their weaponry skills where they shouldn't?
No, and the reason being is because we often don't really teach weapons to new and beginning students.
Okay.
Most of the students you see behind you are advanced students in our school and have been training for a while, and so we'll give them that education kind of as an added bonus.
Right.
But one thing that's really important in the martial arts is the concept of discipline and respect. And so we make it clear to our students that the things we teach in our dojo are meant to be used only for self-defense purposes and only as a last resort. We tell our students, no, you shouldn't be carrying the karate weapons and tools around with you. You shouldn't be showing your friends at school or on the playground or at your workplace the things you're learning because here we're in a controlled environment, but when you're not, when you're in an external environment, somebody can get hurt, and we don't want that to happen because we want to make sure that the martial arts is a safe thing for people to do so that they can stay in shape, they can learn basic, gratitude and respect and discipline.
Because that's a big thing in martial arts, for
I would
sure.
even go so far as to saying that it's more important than the physical aspect. It's a mind art.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that. So we're going to discuss coming up. Stay with us on Morning Live. The only time you fail is when you give up.
In my bad writing.
No, that looks amazing. I love the general message here. I love the general message of martial arts. What kind of programs do you guys offer here?
So, like I said earlier, we teach people of all skill levels, all ages. We start kids as young as 4 years old.
So cute.
And it's adorable. and they're all so focused and they work so hard and they're scary. Some of them they really mean business when they're working. So it's a lot of fun. And we teach adults. We have great programs for adults, teens, youth, and our Little Dragons program, which is ages 4 to 7. So we can really serve our community and make sure that everybody has a place here to call home. And so, we really just want to spread the message of the things that, that we've been taught over the years to our students. And I often say that the hardest belt to get in karate is the white belt because you have to start. Right? And some people, they don't start.
It's true.
So,
they just think about starting.
That's right. So the white belt is truly the hardest belt to get, and we really make it our goal to ensure that our students are learning top-notch martial arts that they can carry with them for the rest of their lives. Yeah,
because again, it's not necessarily just a physical, it's a lot of a mental game as well when it comes to martial arts. I'm just looking at the belts that are over there. Some of them are solid, some of them have stripes.
Yes.
What's the difference? I'm dying to know.
So the rack that's on the right with our striped belts.
Yeah.
That's for our Little Dragons program. So
Okay.
they have a bit of a different system so that they can learn and progress at a different level than our older students.
So when they get to the green, do they have to start over at white?
No. So
Okay.
they would actually go to a green belt in our karate program
Okay.
because they've satisfied the requirements
I see,
at that
I
point to
see.
be able to learn what the green belt students are learning in our karate program.
Okay.
So, you know, we really make sure that our students are learning. We pay attention to all of our students. We really strive to make sure that one-on-one training is something that we can offer to all of our students.
Yeah.
Because if we treat our students like numbers, then they're not going to operate at the quality that we want them to.
Yeah,
so
that's very
everyone
true.
here is like family.
That's awesome.
And we really make sure that everyone gets that.
I love that sense of community. That's probably the best thing, the takeaway from here.
It's helped us, you know, be around for 53
Yeah.
years, and I don't plan on, you know, stopping that anytime
Yeah.
soon. It's just too important.
Oh, that's so great. Okay, if people want to get a hold of you, if they want to book some classes, can they come in for like try it out maybe for class and see if they like it?
Yep, so we have intro classes where students can come and check things out. They can reach out to us on Facebook or
Okay.
Instagram at Grimsby Karate Dojo.
Okay.
They can check out our website, which is grimsbykarate.ca.
Okay.
They can call us at 289-204-4289. Reach out, say hi. We'd love to have you.
All right, well, thanks for having us today. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned a couple new moves. Look at me go. Thanks again.
Stay away from me.
Right?